The Stock of the Day is brought to you by IG, Australia's #1 CFD provider. Trade over 17,000 markets with extended trading hours on key US shares and competitive spreads, all on an award-winning platform. Get started at IG.com.
Let's see how optimistic we are about the stocks we're going to cover today. We'll begin with our stock of the day, and that is AUB Group. It has ended takeover talks with EQT and CVC after more than a month of due diligence. The two major buyout firms have walked away from a proposal which would have valued the insurance broker and underwriter at more than $5 billion with a binding bid of $45 a share. AUB is saying that would have appropriately valued the insurance broker and is now focused on acquisition opportunities, the firm reaffirming its underlying net profit guidance of $215 million. In fact, AUB Chief Executive Michael Emmett's saying now the discussions with the consortium have ended. Our board and management team are fully focused on advancing our portfolio of organic growth initiatives and acquisition opportunities. Now, Nathan, before we came on, you were saying you cannot understand why people held on. I mean, it is a danger, isn't it, that these deals do not get across the line?
Yeah, I mean, statistically, it's not probably worth it. And the other thing is, we've had a multi-year run in insurance sector, and insurance brokers led that charge for the right reason. The macro was positive, and they all did well. And you've seen the data recently in QBE, and IAG, which have had huge runs. And it's one thing. My former sparring partner Gaurav always hated QBE. It was like a psychological damage to him. It is one of those ones when you get overly comfortable with that sector, things go wrong. So we've probably seen the top of the insurance sector, and the brokers led the cycle. So you've got to bid at the peak of the cycle. I mean, seriously, take your money and run. So yeah, I mean, we've been getting out of the insurance sector for a while. So that's, for me, it makes complete sense. And I don't think here, when a dancing partner walks away, you want to hang around. The cycle is probably turned, and consumer spending is going to tighten, and things are going to get tight everywhere. And so in that context, and yields are coming off because of global growth, and these guys all make, all the insurance products make money off yields. So if yields are going lower, their margins are going to be under pressure. So I think it's time to take profit. And yeah, if you miss the takeover bid and it's now off, I would still take the money and go somewhere else.
What about you, Kai?
Yeah, I think exactly right in terms of the insurance sector has had a significant run up, and that's mainly due to inflation, right? Because what we find traditionally is basically when we have inflationary periods, the premiums also go with it as well. And, when you look at the core CPI figures and the breakdowns, insurance was one of the largest growth. So, naturally these insurance companies would have done incredibly well over that 2-3 year cycle. But yeah, I think it is potentially near the end. Obviously I think if inflation picks up dramatically again, I think the insurance companies will likely increase their premiums as it would. But yeah, no, I think in terms of the offer, it had a fairly low chance of getting through, and it's not surprising it's come off 16% today, basically just taking out all the premium that's from the takeover. So, if you look at AUB as a company, it's okay, it's in the middle of the pack in terms of the insurance company. So if you hold it, you're doing an insurance play. If you think it's going up for insurance, then hold it. But otherwise, I'd get rid of it.
So you'd sell it too?
Yeah.
Well, that is a double sell then for our stock of the day, AUB Group.
The Stock of the Day was brought to you by IG. Trade over 12,000 shares and ETFs, including major tech giants with extended hours on an award-winning platform. Get started at IG.com.